Iconic Star Wars actor Mark Hamill says that he almost left the United States after President Trump won in 2024. Star Wars legend Mark Hamill admits that he thought twice about leaving the United States after President Trump won the 2024 election. The outspoken liberal actor argued the second Trump term could actually be the end of America's preeminent position in the world.
This guy's got to give up, man. Just
Dude,
give up. Just do it.
This guy is so lost. It is insane.
Why didn't he do it already?
I know.
Don't just think. Commit.
Please do it, Mark. We want you gone.
We're almost a year in. What are you still doing here?
Yeah, like I don't want him here anymore. He can leave. We will gladly help you. I'll get a crowd fund. We'll raise it because we know you don't make any more money because you're a washed up Disney Star Wars actor. Nobody cares about you anymore. So, hey, and you probably spent most of your money on therapy anyway over your TDS. So I'll crowd fund it. Let's just get you the fuck out of here. We don't, leave. Because if you remember, this was his last tweet before the election tomorrow. This was his last tweet right here. Well, I guess that didn't work out too well for you, Mark Hamill, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a glorious leftist backfire. And I remember, man, like, Mark Hamill, when the sequel trilogy came out, and we saw like the interviews with Rian Johnson and all that stuff, like the sympathy for Mark Hamill was through the roof from the fan base. We all loved Mark Hamill. We all sympathized with him because he was such an icon for so many of us growing up. He has ruined all of that goodwill in the majority of the eyes of the fans. Not everybody. I know there's a lot of people that still love Mark and all of that crap, but like he is a bad person. Like he is a terrible person. The things that he has said, the way he's attacked people simply for just having a different political opinion than him has shown exactly who he is. And I mean, I think he's done just as much damage to Star Wars as the sequel trilogy has in a lot of fans' eyes.
Just from him being himself?
Yep. Just for the way he has acted. Like, it's not that he has his opinions. It's the way that he goes after people that disagree with him. Like, he literally hates your guts if you support Trump. And he's made that very clear. Like, he views you as less than human if you are a Trump supporter. That is his take on the world. Go ahead, Beardo.
No, we've said it so many times, but I'll just say it again. Like, when these celebrities are this adamant about hating Trump and saying Trump is going to ruin the United States, he's literally Hitler, like he's the worst guy ever, like they have something to hide. What are you hiding? What skeletons do you have in the closet? What island may you have you or have you not been to? Like that's immediately what goes through my head. Like, what do you have to fucking hide?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't know, and I agree with your premise overall. I don't think Mark Hamill necessarily is tied to that, but he's so far gone in the Hollywood mindset, because let's be clear. There's a reason we don't hear Harrison Ford talk about this stuff, but we hear Mark Hamill talk about it.
Correct.
Because Harrison Ford is a real movie star. Harrison Ford actually has a career beyond the world of Hollywood. Like, I mean, he is a legit star, whereas Mark Hamill is not a star, and he never became the star that he always wanted to be. So he has to stay within the good graces of the powers that be within Hollywood, and he's going to have to walk that line anyway, and he's just so far lost in it as far as I'm concerned. Go ahead, Steph.
I just think Mark Hamill's a senile old man, to be honest. It's the ravings of a lunatic in my mind. But we saw celebrities move overseas, right? Ellen DeGeneres moved, Rosie O'Donnell moved, wants to come back. It's like, no, you can stay over there. You're their problem now. It's hilarious to me how many Americans actually do it. They commit and they move, and then they realize, oh, we actually had it great in America. I kind of want to go back. That's probably one of the reasons why Mark Hamill's like, yeah, maybe not. I almost did it though. I almost did it. See, I was almost making a point. But he's just a crazy old man, and To be honest, he should go. You can circuit the cons over there. They have cons, not as many as the US, but they have cons over there. You can go over there, charge people $600 for a signature. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. But yeah, I mean, I just want to make it clear that to the majority of Star Wars fans out there, we don't care about you, Mark Hamill. We just don't. Now, there are some pronouns in bio weirdos. There's some Raylo weirdos. They absolutely care about you as long as you have the opinion they want you to have. And this is not about you having an opinion. This is about you demonizing anyone that has a difference of opinion than you. So please, for the sake of all of us, just leave. We don't care. We will actually support that idea. And no one that matters is going to miss you. So I hope he's never attached to Star Wars again. Although it might just be better if he is attached to Star Wars because it'll continue to destroy his brand because Star Wars sucks so much. But I don't want him back. I don't want him anywhere near, Star Wars anymore. But that's kind of feels weird to say because Star Wars sucks. But I would like it if they just recasted him at this point. Just Mark Hamill. Just recast the role.
Just recast Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Just recast like him and just try to, how they tried to erase Harrison Ford and it failed, with Alden Ehrenreich. Just recast Mark Hamill and just, bring, what's his name? Sebastian Stan. People did the thing, like bring him back as the younger version of Luke Skywalker and just erase Mark Hamill's likeness from Star Wars forever. I'm fine with that. Fuck him.
I thought you were saying like recast Mark Hamill with the new Mark Hamill.
No.
That's what I thought you were saying. No, like just clone him like they did to Jamie Foxx.
You know how when they bring back him in the fucking Mandalorian and they do the fucking AI bullshit?
The CGI,
Recast him. Sebastian Stan.
Yeah. Well, it should have always been Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
It should have always been him in Mando season 2 and in Boba Fett and Acolyte, not Acolyte, Ahsoka, whatever. When they did the younger CGI Luke Skywalker, it should have always been Sebastian Stan instead of a CGI fucking mess.
Yeah. So either way, I don't care. At this point, just bring Trump in and make him the new fucking Luke Skywalker at this point. Okay.
Dude, and that's the thing. That's like, if Mark Hamill doesn't have something to hide, I don't get some of this Trump derangement unless you do have something to hide. Because if some of these people were to just sit down and have dinner with Trump, they would leave loving the guy. They would be best friends afterwards.
He wouldn't even sit down and have dinner with him, though.
Oh, I know he wouldn't.
Invitation, and then post on Twitter about how dare he have the gall to even invite me? Doesn't he know how much I hate him? He wouldn't. It's that deeply ingrained in his brain how much he hates Trump that he wouldn't even.
He would.
The idea.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, if most of these people were to be open-minded and just say, you know what, I'll sit down and have dinner with Trump, they would leave best friends.
Yeah.
That's just how Trump is.
Yep. Everybody that's ever met him said the same thing about it. Like he'll charm the hell out of you. But Hamill, I just think I just think he's brainwashed. I don't think he's hiding anything per se. I just think he's brainwashed. And I don't think that he is in a position of power anyway within Hollywood because he's not a star. So he's just completely brainwashed. And I don't think he's really necessarily hiding anything. Although I wouldn't be surprised if he was. But I just think it's because he's a loser. He's not the movie star that he hoped he would become after Star Wars. And he's completely brainwashed. So we'll leave it at that. So fuck you, Mark Hamill. Go away. Nobody cares.